Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishnaya Vasudevaya. Devaki Nandanaya Cha. Nandagopa Kumaraya. Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namo Narina Netraya. Veno Vadya Vinodine. Radhadara Sudhapana. Shaline Vanamanine. Mahabhava Swarupastvam. Krishna Priya Variyasi. Prema Bhakti Prade Devi. Shri Radhika Tvam Namostute. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, Text number 90. Tattvanam parisankhyanam lakshnam hetu lakshanam purusharthana vidhir yogasyathyatmikasya cha tattvanam parisankyanam lakshanam hetu lakshanam purusharadhana vidhir yogasyathyatmikasya cha tattvanam parisankyanam lakshana hetu lakshanam purusharadhana vidhir yogasyathyatmikasya cha tattvanam parisankyanam lakshanam hetu lakshanam purusharadhana vidhir yogasyathyatmikasya cha tattvanam parisankyanam lakshanam hetu lakshanam purusharadhana vidhir yogasyathyatmikasya cha. Tattvanam, of the elements that constitute the creation. Parisankyanam, the number of such elements. Lakshanam, symptoms. Hetu lakshanam, the symptoms of the cause. Purusha, the Lord. Aradhana, of devotional service. Vidihi, rules and regulations. Yogasya, of cultivation of the yoga system. Adhyatmikasya, spiritual methods leading to devotional service. Cha, also. Translation. Kindly explain all about the elementary principles of creation, the number of such elementary principles, their causes and their development, and also the process of devotional service and the method of mystic powers. Yoga Aishwarvarasya cha, Yoga Aishwaryasya gatir, Linga Bhanga tu yoginam, Vedopaveda dharmanam, Ityasa Purana Yoho. What is the opulence of the great mystics and what is their ultimate realization? How does the perfect mystic become detached from this subtle astral body? What is the basic knowledge of the Vedic literatures, including branches of history and the supplementary Puranas? Perfect. Yogeshwara, or the master of mystic powers, can exhibit 8 kinds of wonders of perfection by becoming smaller than the atom or lighter than feather, getting anything and everything he desires, going anywhere and everywhere he likes, creating even a planet in the sky, etc. There are many Yogeshwaras having different proficiency in these wonderful powers, and the topmost of all of them is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is the greatest yogi, and he can perform such a wonderful things far beyond the ordinary living beings. The devotees of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of a Godhead, do not directly practice the process of mystic powers. But by the grace of the Lord, his devotees can defeat even a great Yogeshwara like a Durvasa Muni, who picked up a quarrel with the Maharaj Ambarish and wanted to show the wonderful achievements of his mystic powers. Maharaj Ambarish was a pure devotee of the Lord, and thus without any effort on his part, the Lord saved him from wrath of Yogeshwara Durvasa Muni. And the latter was obliged to beg pardon from the king. Similarly, at the time of Draupadi's precarious position, when she was attacked by the Kurus, who wanted to see her naked in the open assembly of the royal order, the Lord saved her from being stripped by supplying an unlimited length of a sari to cover her. And Draupadi knew nothing of a mystic powers. Therefore, the devotees are also Yogeshwaras by the unlimited power of the Lord. Just as a child is powerful by the strength of the parents, they do not try to protect themselves by any artificial means, but are saved by the mercy of parents. Maharaj Parikshit inquired from the learned Brahmana, Shukdev Goswami, about the ultimate destination of such a great mystic, or how they attain such extraordinary powers by their own effort or by the grace of the Lord. He inquired also about their detachment from the subtle and gross material bodies. He inquired also about the purport of Vedic knowledge. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita 15.15, the whole purport of the Vedas is to know the Supreme Personality of the Godhead and thus become the transcendental servant, loving servant of the Lord. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Madobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavancha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Varijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Namaham Vishnupadaya Krishna Vrishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gauravaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kindly explain all about the elementary principles of creation, the number of such elementary principles, their causes and their development, and also the process of a devotional service and the method of mystic powers. What are the appearances of the great mystics and what is their ultimate realization? How does the perfect mystic become detached from this subtle and astral body? What is the basic knowledge of the Vedic literature, including the branches of history and the supplementary Puranas? So again, Parikshit Maharaj, for the sake of all audience, what was present there, and Shukdev Goswami spoke with Srimad Bhagavatam. There are varieties of questions that has asked by Parikshit Maharaj. And here now he's asking about the perfect mystic. What is his ultimate realization? What he thinks about? And what is the basic knowledge of Vedic literatures? See, this is what one should go and ask to spiritual master. But generally people, they go and they ask all sorts of material things. This is not happening, what can be done? He is not listening, she is not listening to me, kids are not listening to me. Do something, I'm having some financial trances. See, these are not the questions that you should go and ask to spiritual master. Rather than one should go and serve the material body of spiritual master. Acharyam Shariram Rakshet. The duty of disciple is to take care the physical body of spiritual master. And Shishyanam Swarupam Rakshet. And the duty of spiritual master is to protect the spiritual body of his disciple. Nowadays, what's happening? People are opening their temples, their ashram, their mathas, their monasteries. And the person who's supposed to show his disciples the door of the Lord's kingdom, because of the effect of age of Kali, the same Guru is showing his disciple the door of toilet. Whenever disciples they come to visit their Guru, Guru generally want to show them their rooms. Oh, here we have built up a guest house and your room is here. You have sponsored it. So let's come, I will show you. And they will show and he will open the toilet and say, see, it is attached toilet. Spiritual master is meant to open the door of spiritual world or open the door of toilets for his disciple. Yeah. But whole purpose has gone. As the age of Kali is increasing, people are more tend to take care of their own disciples physically so that they can materially facilitate the spiritual master. But it's a common understanding, and it is given in the scriptures, that Acharyanam Shariram Rakshe. The duty of disciple is to take care of spiritual master's physical needs, his health. And the duty of spiritual master is to take care of the swarupa of his disciples, their constitutional position. He should help them to develop that which they have forgotten, and they should act on that platform. Not to just materially facilitate them. It's okay, for some time they also need to do it because they wanted to maintain their disciples. If they will not provide facility, then they will go somewhere else. So it's better to do that. But main purpose of being a disciple or being a spiritual master is to take care of one each other. Money-wise, because spiritual master will not go out and earn. So for him, rest the disciples, they should take care of him. And he should take care of their spiritual needs. And what should be our spiritual need? That has explained by Parikshit Maharaj. What we should need to know. As Prahlad Maharaj says, Dehe yogina dehina. As I've got this body, so according to that, whatever suffering and whatever happiness I'm supposed to get, I will get it. It's not a big deal. I don't have to much endeavor for that. But for what I have to endeavor? I have to endeavor to make a progress in my spiritual life. Because that's very difficult in this world. It's like going against the current or flow. If someone is swimming on upward direction or upstream in the river, what will happen to him? It will be strenuous. It's very awkward for him to swim against the current. He has to put a lot of endeavor. If he stops, then he will get flow with the stream. So in the material world, all the people, they are just flowing toward the sense gratification. And here, to render devotional service or to practice spirituality is like going against the current. So we have to struggle hard for that. It's not that blissful as we think. Because of our conditioning. It is easy. But for whom? For the mystics. What is their ultimate realization? They know that they are the spirit soul and they are the eternal servants of the Lord. And to engage in the service of their Lordship is the ultimate goal of, or the supreme goal of a life. And because of that, they get detached from the astral and gross material body. To attain that particular position, if you practice Ashtanga Yoga, and that for like what we can say, for a few lifetimes, then if you come in contact with the devotees, then it's possible to step up in the Bhakti Yoga. But the person who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, for him no need to do all this gymnastics. And Prabhupada has given example of Maharaj Ambarish. Because he was fully surrendered at the lotus feet of the Lord. And Lord has promised in Bhagavad Gita that Name Bhaktya Pranashyati. Arjuna, you declare that my devotees are not going to get perished. And to keep that words or promise, Lord makes sure that his devotees never get perished. We can see that same thing in Prahlad Maharaj's life also. Hiranyakashipu, he tried all the by and means to kill Prahlad Maharaj. But Krishna Rakshita Rakshita. Lord, who wants to save someone, then who will kill him? And for that purpose, he need not have to have this mystic through which he can impress the mass of people, but not the Lord. Because Lord himself is a Yogeshwara, supreme person or supreme mystic. And by rendering service to such a personality, their lordship, what happens? His devotees also become mysterious. The great yogi like Ambarish, who is none other than the expansion of Lord Shiva, and was perfect in his mystic powers. When he offended Ambarish Maharaj, then Ambarish Maharaj never did anything. But by seeing his devotee got cursed, Lord himself released his Sudarshana. And as Sudarshana killed that demon, it started following Durvasmuni. And Durvasmuni wandered everywhere. He went to Kailas, from Kailas to Brahmaloka, from Brahmaloka to again Shvetadvip to meet their lordship. And then Lord said, you go and beg forgiveness from Maharaj Ambarish, and if he forgives you, you will get rid of this. So again he ran. He came to Ambarish Maharaj. He offered his pranams. And Ambarish Maharaj looked at the Shurangam, Sudarshan, and prayed, oh my Lord, why you are here? And Durvasa said, it's going to kill me. And Lord Vishnu has told me that it's only you can save me. If you forgive me, the Sudarshana will go away. And Maharaj Ambarish immediately he said, you are a Brahman. And how is happening that you are offering pranams to me? I am a Kshatriya, lower than you. And I don't feel that you offended me. So he prayed, Sudarshana, please go. And Sudarshana disappeared. So Maharaj Ambarish never went to the Himalayas or Mandara or Meru Parvat to sit and perform all the austerities so that he can control all these weapons of the Lord. No. He just simply surrendered himself to their lordship, and Lord has taken care of him. The next Prabhupada gives example of Draupadi. In the beginning, when Dushasana started stripping her, she looked at all the great personalities in the assemblies like Bhishma, Drona, Kripa. Nobody ready to help her. Then she tried to protect herself. But how much she can do? There is a Dushasana, such a cruel personality. And Ultimately, she just left her hand in the air and she started, "Oh Krishna, oh Dwarkadish, oh Gopijana Vallabha, Rakshama, hey Govind." And Lord immediately sends thousands of saris continuously to cover her. Dushasana tried hard and he was totally exhausted. So what Draupadi has done? Had she performed some austerities to get all these mystic powers so that she can create so many saris? No. She was fully surrendered to Lord Krishna. Lord provided her with everything. Because Lord said, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. He gives whatever you need and He takes care whatever you have. You need to have a faith in Him. Otherwise, it is said, if you go to the Vaidya, doctor, if you go to the spiritual master, and if you go and ask something about your future from some astrologer, whatever consciousness you have gone there with, or whatever attitude you have, according to that, the spiritual master, the Vedic knowledge, especially the astrology, will get revealed to you, will give result to you. So what is more important for us? To know the thing as it is from the authority person. And for that purpose only, Parikshit Maharaj is asking so many questions to Shukadeva Goswami. And further questions we will take tomorrow. Any question, any doubt? Randhara Shravan Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. क्या प्रभु?